Hi, my name is Robert Von Esch, and I am one of the principal attorneys at the Von Esch Law Group. And before I give a question and answer that might be helpful to those of you that are watching this video, I first need to say that this is not meant to constitute legal advice. It's merely for educational purposes only, and this does not establish an attorney-client relationship. But with that in mind, I oftentimes see questions on AVO related to arbitration. And in general, people will ask, is it less expensive to arbitrate than it is to go to court? And one of the things I need to always educate my clients on when I get that same question as well is this. You have to pay for arbitration. Arbitration is not free. When you go to court, you pay a filing fee, oftentimes $350 approximately. And typically that's it. You know, the rest of the cost of using the court resources and staff, aside from some smaller filing fees as the case goes along, are paid for out of your tax dollars. So when you go to arbitration, on the other hand, most of the arbitration companies have a case administration fee that might be a few $100s to a few $1,000s depending on the size of the case, or the size of the case. And also you're going to have to pay for that private judge, who is typically a retired attorney or a retired judge, to preside over your case. And that's typically paid on an hourly basis. And the fees for one of these judges can be anywhere from $500 an hour to $1,500 an hour, depending on who it is that's presiding over your matter. So that's always something that clients need to take into consideration when they're deciding whether they want to arbitrate or simply just go in front of a standard court at the Superior Court or federal court level. Arbitration can be faster than the typical court proceeding, so there could be some cost savings because you can get the case wrapped up more quickly potentially in arbitration. But most clients need to understand that a small case in arbitration is probably going to add an extra $20,000 on top of the attorney's fees that you're going to incur. For a large case, it could add as much as $100,000 or $200,000 in fees and costs on top of the cost of the case, because you have to pay for that judge by the hour to preside over your matter. So I hope that's helpful for some of you that are trying to figure out whether they want to use arbitration or the standard court system. Again, the standard court system isn't always best. If you want to keep things private, that actually is another advantage of arbitration, is you can keep quiet the findings of the arbitration proceeding in a lot of cases, but it might add a lot of cost to the overall case. If you have any more questions about that, my name is Robert Von Esch, and I can be reached at 714-456-9118. Thank you for watching.